very funny, Rudy Tyburczy. Oh my gosh, yeah, give it for me. Rudy, Rudy. Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Oh, thanks you guys. You didn't have to do that. Usually it's just me. Alone, naked, covered in honey, twerking, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Might be a guy with Notre Dame sweatpants in the back joining, you know what I'm saying? You know that's from a movie, right? You know that the chanting is from a movie. Sometimes someone was like, oh, that's from a movie? I was like, what, you just thought I just started chanting my name to a crowd full of strangers? What's your name? Ben. 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 Give up for Ben, everybody! Ben's here! He didn't have to be here, Ben. Thank you for coming. Yes, I know. It's Friday. I'm so thankful you're out. One thing in a weekend is enough for me, you know? I'm like, oh, God, the Scandinavian Festival was all my socializing for August, you know? It was like, that's all I could do. No, Rudy is my name. I feel like people kind of like the name Rudy. They have a pretty good, association with it. But not because they know anyone, but because they have a dog named Rudy. I know people have this because last month, Green Hill Humane Society's pet of the week was Rudy. And it's never like a badass dog with a chain who's like, ugh. It's always like a rescue with a weepy eye who's humping stuff. And like, Rudy, Rudy. I met a guy here in town. He goes, my name's Lane, like the county. I go, my name's Rudy, like the Huxtable. Distant relative of the Lunchable. I don't know. People do have kind of weird associations with that name. Some lady, I met her, she was German. She laughed when she heard my name. She goes, Rudy, that is what we name our pet bird in Germany. What's your name?
Me?
No. Anthony. Anthony, that's what I named my salamander in the Netherlands. It's a weird It's a weird thing. No, Rudy's my name. Oh my gosh, growing up it was hard. Kids will always make fun of a name. They'll always make fun of a name. Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity. I'm like, you just rhymed my name, you evil leprechaun. Oh. But you gotta own it. You gotta own that. You know what Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is? You know what that is? Now, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is an IHOP breakfast menu item. Now, for those non-worldly folk in the room, IHOP is the international house of pancakes. The Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 2 fruit-covered pancakes. Eat it up and get it out my booty! You gotta like it. You gotta like it. Oh, what's your name? RJ. RJ. You see, nice. You're nice. RJ's nice. Yes. I'm not as good at making up the fun. You gotta own those names. But my full name is actually Rudolph. You are the most accepting crowd I've ever told that to. Everyone was like, yes, that is a human name that I accept. Usually I say, oh yeah, my name's actually Rudolph. Someone laughs. You know, fuck you, Melody. No, not you. She didn't. No, yeah, Rudolph. What? Did your mom marry Santa Claus? I'm like, shut up, Dad. But I know. What are the meanings of my name? I know one of the meanings of my name. Does anyone know a meaning of their name? Anyone want to share? Nobody. What do you got?
R stands for Raymond. It's the wise protector.
Raymond, the wise protector in the front row, baby. You should be out by the door. We need to hire you for security, wise protector. It's like an owl. God! Please leave respectfully. The wise protector. Nice, very good. Yeah, Rudolph. One of the meanings of Rudolph is leader of wolves. Whoa! Bet you didn't know wolves could be led, huh? This guy's a leader of wolves. That's like if Liam Neeson and Hulk Hogan fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby, Rudolph. What does your name mean, Jake? One who cries during T-ball? No, that's also Rudolph. That's also the meaning of Rudolph. My last name is Tyburczy. If you want to know how to spell it, just sneeze. Gesundheit. So I lived abroad for many years. I lived overseas for a long time, and I'm a big Blazers fan. Any sports fans? Any Portland Trail fans? We got a few in the house. Nice. I draw a sporty crowd. And so I love the Blazers. It was one of the ways I felt connected to the States when I was abroad. So when I lived abroad, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I grew up with the Blazers. You know, my dad was a long-haul truck driver, gone home only on the weekends. The Blazers played 82 times a year. They made deep playoff runs. I saw Clyde Drexler like 100 times a year, you know? He was like Clyde the Dad Drexler. That's what he was for me. And so I listened to the game. I watched the games when I lived abroad. And one time on the radio broadcast, they're like, okay, tweet us at halftime and we might read your blood. I was like, cool. And I tweet him, I send the tweet off, and at halftime, there's Brian Wheeler and the color commentator, Antonio Harvey. And he goes, and this next tweet is from Rudy. And then there was 10 seconds of dead air on an international broadcast. Media professional saw my last name and he was like, can I take my break? He goes, this next tweet is from Rudy. I'm sorry, man. My name makes you feel bad. That's what my name is like, T-Y, duck, duck, duck. If you got my name and a Scrabble tile, you'd be like, I quit. This game is rigged. You can't spell anything with 3 Y's. But the Blazers have given me a lot of joy. I'm a sports fan, and so I also went to Hong Kong. I got to travel to Hong Kong when I was living abroad, and there's this statue in Hong Kong of Bruce Willis. Bruce Lee. I don't think Hong Kong. Maybe everyone in Hong Kong is like, Bruce Willis, fuck yeah! Well, we love Bruce Willis in Hong Kong. Rudy, you didn't know that shit? Our gross domestic product is based on Bruce Willis. No, Bruce Lee was in. He's got this statue. He's doing this thing on the pier. My friends were like, "Oh my God!" There's this "Where in the World" thing on the Blazers broadcast. If you post a picture of you wearing your Blazer gear around the world, they might put it on the broadcast on TV. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I do this." My friends were like, "Yeah, buddy, we got it. You got it. You go in front of the Hong Kong. You go in front of the Bruce Lee. You do the Bruce Lee pose in front of the Bruce Lee statue, wearing your Bruce Willis shirt." He was a 2-guard for the Blazers in '91. And we'll take the picture and it'll be great. So we do that. We take the picture, post it, give it to the internet, and I go to sleep. Next day I wake up. The Blazers official Instagram had reposted that shit, and I was like, yeah! Fucking coach, put me in! I'm like, Stotts, I know you need a 6-foot power forward who can't shoot. Park me in the corner. I will elbow Dikembe. No, he was retired. That's why you didn't laugh at that joke. You're like, this joke doesn't line up chronologically. You're out! And you know, it got 7,000 likes. 7,000. Everyone in here just got a little hard or wet because of that. I get it. I'm like, oh, I want those likes. I want those likes. And as soon as that, I was like, yes, oh my God, the Blazers are on the team. I'm like, oh, I love you, Damian Lillard. Life is good. I'm in Hong Kong. I was seeing Bill Burr. And then the hate started to roll in. So the internet hate, they're like, oh, Bruce Lee, more like Peter Parker. I'm like, shut up, guys, Bruce Lee, more like Harry Potter. Shut up, guys, I'm on the team. Don't mind that I'm in Hong Kong. I won't be at practice. And that day, actually, Blazer great Jerome Kersey died. I know, you didn't even know who he was. He was way dead. You're getting to the punchline, bro. No, yeah, and he starts dying, and people are like, oh, rest in peace, you'll be missed. And it was on my post. It was on the, so I had a cousin who's like, it's like, Rudy, are you okay? Like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm great, thank you. And I was like, mercy, Jerome Kersey. That guy got it. Oh yeah, no, I'm from here, but if I look familiar, it's because I resemble 60% of Lane County. Got this guy's hair, his beard. I think I'm wearing her blouse. You wouldn't be surprised if I was that guy from your climbing gym, you know? I look like in college I was someone who experimented with quinoa, you know what I mean? I look like I'm in a softball league for cover bands. I look like I got stuck somewhere between teen and wolf. Like that's where I'm I don't know. I have a beard. Yeah. And as a guy, I feel like that's like the closest thing a man has is to a skirt. It's like a skirt for my face. But I also wear glasses. Where's my glasses? I like that I can wear glasses. Glasses can totally change how you look. You know what I mean? Like glasses can totally change your persona. I'm like with glasses on, you're like, oh hi, hey look, I'm Rudy. I like reading and going for walks. And I'm Doug and I like fucking in naps. It's like, hey, I'm Rudy. What's your favorite color? Oh, there's a cat. Let's pet the cat. Hey, I'm Doug. Let's take a shower and eat each other's butts. That's Doug. Anybody have an Uncle Doug? Anyone? No way. My buddy's like, you do a pretty good Doug. That's a pretty good Doug. Mm-hmm. No, I'm from here. I'm from Eugene. Lived abroad. Nike started here in Eugene, you know? So we have a lot in common. We both started in Eugene. And then we did most of our work with small Asian children. Don't get mad at me. I wasn't having to make those shoes you're wearing. Come on now. I was teaching them adverbs. Faster. I like that joke. I like that my most wholesome friend laughed his ass off on that. I like that joke. Because that joke is, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. It's a joke. That shows jokes are a craft. It's like, it's a craft. It's like, oh, this is a hutch. I've built you a hutch. And some people are like, I did not need a hutch. But that's a hutch. That's a hutch. Yeah, no, I'm from here. I'm from Eugene. I'm from Eugene. Some people are weird about like asking where they're from. Like, oh, well, I was grown up in and I was born there and I moved. And I'm like, do you want an address? I'm from Eugene. I don't know, it's kind of weird though, moving back to Eugene, your hometown. It's very weird. I feel like I'm too conservative for Eugene. I wear Skechers. It's the S. I have an updated resume. I'm not really into poly, you know, like, I'm not very Eugene, you know. Sometimes you just want your own sandwich, you know. Whose tomato is this? It's Jeff's. It's Jeff's. Give it up for Jeff, yeah! Who's fucked a Jeff? Anyone fucked a Jeff? One, yeah, we got one, baby! We got two hands, and I see it. That hand went up. She's like, Jeff was the shit! She's like, I can still smell him. Jeff with the G. I didn't ask how to spell it. Come on! We're doing pronunciation class today. Yeah, no, Jeff, you know what? I have been left by women twice for Jeffs. So fuck Jeff. How many Jeffs in the room? Just the one? I'll be giving you a back rub later. No, I'm too conservative for Eugene, you know? I feel like if God didn't want us to destroy nature a little bit, cut grass wouldn't smell so good. Cut rainforest must smell amazing. I wonder if Glade makes a fracking scented plug-in. Shout out to Nathan. Yeah, no, why is it that the most woke people are the ones you least want to be awake around? I don't know that. I'm too conservative for Eugene. I'm too liberal for Cottage Grove, though. Anyway, you all know Cottage. We got some Grovers in here, okay? Cottage Grove, it's a little inlet next to the Shire. I love the name Cottage Grove of Cottages. It's like Hobbiton, but way more racist, okay? Like that's Cottage Grove. It's nearby, it's great, I like it. But I was doing a show there, and I have a joke where I talk about sharing a birthday with a famous person, with Barack Hussein Obama. Yeah, that's a nice response. And when I was in Cottage Grove, I started this joke where I was talking about sharing a birthday with Barack, and as soon as I said his name, some lady just yells, "Bow!" I'm like, huh? Whoa, geez, what's the problem, lady? She goes, "You shouldn't have said his name!" And that is when I discovered that Barack Obama is Cottage Grove's Voldemort. Shouldn't have said his name! But that's Oregon. Oregon's way more purple than we give it credit for. Oregon's way more. Yeah, it really is. I live next to a Trump supporter and a lesbian couple, and I've watched both of their cats. You know what I mean? Like, that's the life. That's where we live in Oregon. I'm not from, like, corn oil in your car, Eugene. I'm from, like, getting stabbed at the grocery store, Eugene. That's where I'm from. I'm from West Eugene. I'm from Four Corners, dog. Represent? Yeah. We got some. Who's one person is from what I've seen at Dairy Mart. Yeah, I'm from. No, they didn't teach us much there. They taught us the basics. It's lock your door, lock up your bike, stock up on ranch. You know. Like if my home has made one cultural contribution, it's house-made fucking ranch dressing. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And we make that shit last. You gotta make food last for a while. You know those giant sandwiches from Winco? You know, the size of your fucking thigh? You're like, oh yeah, give me that roast beef. We, as friends, we would try to make those last as long as we could, all week long. We could try. They still call me Turkey Thursday. You know? You guys are cool. Y'all, you guys isn't cool. No, y'all is cool. Y'all are cool. You guys are cool, but you guys ain't cool. You guys is, but y'all is cool. Ah, shit. I don't know. I am getting older. I was standing outside of my favorite bar, 7-Eleven. I like that too. I give it 4 stars on Google reviews. I stand outside my favorite bar, 7-Eleven, and some guy, I didn't know, he looks at me and he goes, ugh, 26-year-old hipster. I'm like, this guy thinks I look young and cool. I don't know about you, but 26 sounds amazing right now. Oh my gosh, this guy's trying to insult me. I'm getting nostalgic about having 2 good knees. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that old, but I have the hips of a fat Labrador. Ugh. Little steps up to the bed. 26. Who's under 26? Anybody? We have 1 bird in the back. We have a duck-billed platypus. That's what they sound like. And their cousin, the Sabrina. The cockatoo Sabrina, found in South America. Nice. Yeah. What was I talking about? 26-year-olds. Yeah, stay there. Just stay there. We're all, yeah, okay. No, 26. Oh my gosh, so full of hope and cartilage. That's rough. Yeah. No, I had like a pain in my chest, and so I looked it up the other day online, and the 2 possibilities it said were a Charlie horse. I might have a Charlie horse. Yeah, it could be a Charlie horse. Several days of mild discomfort, or Lou Gehrig's disease. So those were the 2 options. So either I was going to have, a bruise for 3 to 6 days, or I was going to be the greatest hitter of all time, baby. I was going to be the next Iron Horse. You know what I'm talking about? How do you think Lou Gehrig's doctor broke the news to him that he had that disease? He's like, you're pretty sick, man. He's like, yeah, 330 lifetime average, bro. He's like, no, like you're way sick. I'm like, Iron Horse, dog. I'm like, no, like, sorry. You're sorry. You're sick. What am I? No, I'm sweaty. I think if I had a disease named after me, it would be sweaty thigh syndrome. You know what I mean? It's just like a hairy slip and slide down there. It's like 2 old Irish setters playing in a river. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. I see several people closing their eyes. That doesn't get the picture out of your head, though. I have sweaty legs because I have varicose veins. Represent. I have them. They're legit. They're way legit. I wear compression stuff. I'm wearing them now. We got a lady with gray hair that goes, that's hot. She's correct. Yes, temporal regulation is one of the things that I have challenges with now. I'm the worst at cuddling. That's hot. I call them my support hose. Because that way it sounds like I have backup dancers. These are my support hose, dog. Takes so long to get ready. I hate it. I got the surgery in Korea. For real. And I had vein stripping. So they cut me open. They sliced me open. And they gave me an epidural. I was awake for the procedure. They gave me an epidural. They put ice on my chest. They're like, can you feel that? I was like, yes. Can you feel that? Yes. They're like, well, you shouldn't, but we're going to go for it. And then they put this sheet over my dick. I was like, yeah, that's right. Get the biggest sheet you got. It's just it was like a little pillowcase for a little decorative pillow, not a sheet. And they're in there, and they slice, and I go, and the doctor goes, does it hurt? I was like, no! But it did feel like I was a Thanksgiving turkey. Just pulling the wishbone there, dog. And the next day, they're all like checking me. The doctors are there, and the doctors are around, like in the room. I'd had the procedure, and at one point they like moved my gown over, so I'm exposed. There's several doctors. Most of them are male, but there's one female doctor. And when my penis was temporarily exposed, she goes, oh! I was like, ma'am, you are a medical professional. It's not like you've never seen a grown man with an erection. Oh, I'm tired. Who's tired now? Yes, 8 people with barely enough energy to raise their hands. I get it. If you didn't raise your hands, take a nap and grow the fuck up. Because we're adults and we're tired, okay? That's what we do, yeah. Ask your friend at work, hey Dave, how was your week? Didn't sleep too well. No, I'm a big napper. Who napped today? Anybody nap today? We had 2 naps. Nice. 4. Good. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. You know what I love? I love that nap when you fall asleep in the light and you wake up in the light. Ooh, yeah. That's the only good thing daylight savings time has ever done for us. Whoa, we got a bunch of fucking farmers in here? Okay, whatever. No, I love that. You know what's so weird is when you take a nap, you fall asleep in the light, and you wake up in the dark. It's so jarring. You wake up in the dark, you're like, oh my God, where am I? Who are you? Why am I wearing one sock? Ooh, I love a nap though. I love a nap. I got a body pillow. Anyone got a body pillow? Yeah, I love a body pillow. Oh my, you know the position. You know the position. You're getting a body pillow? That body pillow is doing a Rudy impression for my cats right now. Less musky, but I'll take it. No, I love the body pillow. I don't know why why is it called the body pillow? Whose body is that modeled after? Is that a human body? I don't know. I kind of get it though. Have you ever been big spooning your beloved? You're behind them and you're like, oh, this is nice, but it'd be a lot better if you had no limbs. You can keep the tits though. Oh yeah, no, I love a nap. Where are my spooners? Who's the cuddler? You got a cuddler? Yeah, the cuddlers. Yeah, big spoons. Got a few. Little spoons. Nice. Nice, RJ in the front. Wise protector. I'll be your wise protector in the front. I'm RJ. Cuckoo! That's great. Little spoons, big spoons. I am by spoon curious. That's what I am, you know. I'll take a warm back or belly. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. It's like, you know, 4.5 hours of belly sweats and a half chub is nice, but it doesn't get me through Wednesday. Give me the front. Because I'm in the back, I get jealous of them up front, you know? They're riding shotgun up there, you know? They got both shoulder blades intact. Oh my God, I'm in the back wondering if I'm ever going to be able to throw a friggin' sidearm to little Rudy in 10 years, you know? Papa, why won't you play catch with me? I love your mom too much. It's a love injury. Because otherwise, what do you do? Is it just the arm bar? Do you go UFC down there? I don't know. What? Juggle? Chokehold. I thought you said juggle. I was like, you're the worst cuddler. I'm doing my nightly juggling before I go to bed, RJ. Have fun in the front. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking in. It's my show, RJ. Oh my gosh, no, I'm not a good sleeper though. I'm not a good sleeper. Who good sleepers? We got good sleepers? Yeah. Who here has slept in the same bed with a really good sleeper? No. I love asking that question to an audience because inevitably someone is going to look at the person next to them and be like, this son of a bitch sleeps me under the table every night! You know those people? Fuck those people! Not while they're sleeping, though. That's not what I You know, here's what it is. If someone gets over 7 and you get under 4, they don't get to tell you their dreams in the morning, okay? That's the sleep tax. Either pay me $20 or shut up. Come on. Come on, toots. How do you spell toots? How would you say it? How would you spell it? Toots? Toots! That's Toots. My friend in the back had the toots right. I have settled on T-E-U-H-T-S. Toots. I feel like that's the only appropriate way we can spell toots. Toots! I got my toots. Oh shit. We're 40 minutes in and I've done 1/5 of my material. Okay. Great. No, you guys are great. I love you guys. Yay. I love a good compliment. Yeah, thank you all for coming out. I have been working on this for 6 months nonstop, so I'm glad people showed up. I was worried. I was like, okay, well, normally Lucky's comedy, this is where comedy goes to die on a Tuesday. Seriously, we've been here. There's 4 people, all of them are comics. Not even a bar staff. No, the bar staff here is great, but a lot of times we tell jokes, then they die in here, and so thank you for making them live. It's very nice. I didn't want them to die. They're living like my armpit sweat. You guys are the best. No, I want to give a good compliment. I want to be like, oh, I like how your hair matches your boobs. I don't know what, it just comes out weird. I'm just like, I bet your skin tastes good. I don't know how to give a good compliment. You know what's better than a good compliment is a good insult. Oh my gosh. I love when you hang out with someone and they call you a cunt 40 times. You're like, we're close. We're buds. I love the Irish. No. You know who loves to give a compliment is people at the gym. People at the gym will give weird, specific compliments. Guy came up to me at the gym and he was like, hey, I like your vascularity. How do you respond to that type of I was like, oh, I've been admiring your girth from afar. Another time at the gym, a guy walked up to me and he goes, hey, whatever you're doing, you're looking pretty good from behind. So keep it up. I was like, whoa, sir, sounds like you are trying to keep it up. I love a gay guy compliment. Ooh, that fills me with joy. I feel good. I feel good when a gay guy compliments me. The other week, a guy, he goes, I like the two shirts that you're wearing together. You're like, shit, that's a good gay compliment. And I don't know if these two things are related, but ever since he said that, I haven't hit a single red light. He said it, and I just sprouted wings and shot out Skittles, like, oh! I am doing well financially for a 39-year-old in 1927. I don't know, is $600 and a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card enough to retire on? Is that enough? Please say yes. Suze Orman. I don't know. I got a good deal on a room. I just had to move into my childhood home. Just cost me my dignity and watching every PBS miniseries ever. What is it about our moms and little old British ladies? Oh my God! They love that shit. Solve that crime. Solve that crime. Oh yeah, I just loved jerking off 8 feet from my mom. It was great. I jerk off like a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like I get in and get out, baby. Last week I had climaxed to the thought of my own bathroom. It's nice though. Living around your parents is when you're older is nice. I like to get what I call old lady crossfaded. That's when you smoke a joint and do yard work. Anybody else just light up that purple haze and take the clippers out? You're like, oh God, Tuesdays are good again. I feel so good in there. I was like, oh my gosh. You ever get out there? Fucking hummingbirds next to your head. Oh my gosh, I feel like a Disney princess back there. I feel like Sleeping Rudy, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then over the course of the pandemic, someone lived in the back and then they're in a little cottage in the backyard, and then she got uterine cancer, and I got my own place. So life's funny. So now when my friends make fun of me for living with my mom, I'm like, I rent from her. It's a different thing. Giving you an idea of where I'm from financially, my dad and I, we went to a movie around my birthday, which was like big for my dad, because my dad kind of treats my birthday like the Olympics. Like he thinks about it once every 4 years, and he doesn't really care. But this year we went to the Gateway Mall and we saw Bullet Train, which was good. It was like a 2-hour Verizon commercial. That's Bullet Train. And afterwards we were talking about life and just where we're at in life, and he tells me, he's like, I'm doing pretty good financially. I can do whatever I want, kind of, more or less. He's living a double wide. I'm like, that's great, Steve. And to exemplify what he meant by I can do anything I want, he goes, I can do anything I want. I could go to Reno. Twice. I was like, I love that that's my dad's idea of balling. He's like, I'm going to the biggest little city in the world, baby. I can do anything I want. Maybe next week we'll go to Carson City. Got a bunch of fucking Nevada fans in the house. Oh, we got long-haul truck drivers over here, yeah? Carson City, baby. No, I love to travel. I've been to 30 countries. I lived abroad for a decade. I've lived on 3 continents. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then the pandemic happened, or as I like to call it, the panda. And you couldn't travel. And for me, like not traveling, it would be like if Eugene had no weed, you know. It's fine. So I missed it so much, and I don't know about you, but when I travel, my desire to withhold secrets from strangers decreases greatly. Anybody else over there? I'm like, yeah, I'll have 2 sliders, and what's your favorite trauma? And we went, Seth and I and a couple other people, we went down to do some comedy in Eureka, California, and we were having oysters in celebration of Angie's oyster joke. Give it up for Angie and her oyster joke. We're doing oyster shooters. Anyone know oyster shooters? Do you like them? Yeah. So we were doing them. Everyone's like, yeah. I was like, I've never done it. How do you? They're like, you just. And I was like, okay, all right, great. And so everyone does it. We're like, cheers. And everyone does it. I shoot it back. And then I look at everyone, and their mouths are empty. And my mouth is full. And I look at them. And they see me chewing, and they're like, don't chew. Don't do that. And I look at them, and I go, I don't like where I'm at in life. And then I made out with Seth, and he ate it. No, it's not. I travel with everybody here. I travel with Abby. Abby and I went to Bend not too long ago. And you go over the pass. You know, it's gorgeous. There's rocks all over it. It's beautiful. There's all these trees. There's forest fires that have just wrecked that pass on the way to Bend. And he's driving, and he looks out, and he's just watching the landscape. And he goes, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I look outside, and there's just acres of deforestation. I'm like, what the fuck was Bombay like, homeboy? How is that the most beautiful shit? When I moved abroad, my mom was like, Rudy, you're going on an adventure, yay! And the truth is, everywhere you go is an adventure, right? Everywhere you live, it's, yeah, woo! We got one person who put it on their dating profile. Adventure. I like adventure. Fuck you. You know what's a red flag on a dating app? The word adventure. You want to know what an adventure is? Shitting your pants on a train to Busan. That's fucking adventure. Do you want that in the profile? Everywhere you live is an adventure. In the States, the adventure's like, how am I going to pay rent this month? Like, I wonder if I'll ever see a dentist again. Living abroad, the adventure's like, how am I going to tell this person I need stamps? Oh, it's stamps? I'll have stamps. People are like, oh, did you just fall in love with the culture? I tell them I lived there for years. Did you just fall in love with the culture? If anyone ever tells you they fell in love with the culture of a place, all that means is they got laid by a local. It means the culture of their home country didn't fall in love with them. That's all. I did get lightly deported from Korea. I did. I went to immigration and everything. A cop played good cop, bad cop with me by himself. I had a beard at the time, not the long hair, but he goes, "Oh, you're a real cool guy, huh? You're a real cool guy." I was like, "Thanks." Thanks. You're a real cool guy. And then he held up this contract that I didn't sign, that someone forged my friend's signature on. He goes, "Is this your signature?" I was like, no. He's like, "Yeah, someone faked it." I was like, it's not my name. And so I didn't have my alien ID card for a while. And I remember I did some jaywalking because it's great. And I did the jaywalking, and then I heard whoop, and a cop did a U-turn. I was like, "Illegal U-turn." And he came up to me and he asked for my ID, and I gave my Oregon State driver's license. And he had this little card machine thing that he tried to put it in, and it didn't go in. And he wanted to get me in trouble, and I couldn't get in trouble because I didn't have that alien ID card right there. And he couldn't put the card in. He got so frustrated, and he looks at me, and he goes, "You are not special." I was like, "You should talk to my mom, buddy. You're not special." Yeah, I don't know. I moved back for a girl, though. Yeah, I might tell her someday. No, I did tell her. She didn't care. It's fine. But it took me to the Midwest, and I remember the first time I tried to pump my own gas in the Midwest. I took off I'm from Oregon, so I basically am disabled out of state. So I take the thing out, I put it in, and I'm like, okay. And I go in to the place, the convenience store, and I go, "How much do I owe you?" And he's like, "You didn't pump anything." There wasn't anything. I was like, oh. So I went out to my car, I took the gas nozzle, I put it back, and I drove away. Because I would rather die stranded of shame half a block from my house than let one Indian man know I can't perform basic adult functions. Because I'm kind of an adult. Where's my adults? We're getting better at this as a people. People aren't like, they're like, yeah. That was a begrudging acceptance of your adulthood. I agree. Yes, no, I feel like it. I know, I'm kind of an adult. And I like being an adult, but sometimes my mom still treats me like a child, So it's hard. Your mom is your mom. You're always going to be. One time, she sent me $20 via electronic transfer when I was living abroad. And I wanted to let her know, I wanted to tell her, I don't need that much. You spend $20 at the garden store. I wanted to tell her that because I didn't want her to know how badly I needed that money. So I'm sending my mom this text. I'm like, "Thanks for the money, but my phone, when I said thanks for the money, but this is my phone, Debbie. Say hi to Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
She says hi. She's polite. Debbie, she goes, "Did you mean buttholes?" And instead of pressing delete, I pressed send. So I sent my mom a text that said, "Thanks for the money, buttholes." And I didn't want that to go. I didn't want to send money. She's nice, she's so nice. She doesn't do technology as well as some people. I do it like this much better than her. But I'm like, "No, I don't want you to get." She once sent me a bunch of eggplant emojis, and I was like, "Ugh." I'm like, "Mom, what's going on?" She's like, "I'm making Italian. When you hear your family." Like, But before I could send her anything, she just wrote back. She goes, "You're welcome, you little cunt." Which I thought was very nice. That's my mom. There's my mom. Give it up for my mom. I love Freud. Holler! Her name is Freudis. Yes, very nice. She's great. She's like, "My name's Freudis, like Sigmund Freud." I'm like, as if I weren't fucked up enough already. No, who had a good quarantine? Cool, nice, 2 people, yeah. You know what, I kind of miss it. I didn't mind, because it's proven that we're not as happy when we have more options. In the quarantine, we had like 3 options. It's like, I could do yard work, watch TV, or jerk off. It's like, those are my 3 activities, now! Sometimes I did them all together. It was like, Wheel of Fortune's fun again! But now, we just get tossed back out in the world. We're like, we're back! Hi! Hi! How do you do that? What is your dog? That's how I don't know how to human again. I just don't want to end up like one of those guys in the Shawshank Redemption, like hanging from a ceiling fan, because I don't know what 6 feet is anymore. Who did have a good pandemic? Who had a good pandemic? Oligarchs? I don't know. What's an oligarch? Is that an 8-sided die? If we roll consecutive 7s, does Ukraine go free? That's my political humor. Okay, no. Where am I? Okay, I need to go. They say you start to look like the 5 people you hang out with the most. Which is why I look like my mom and 4 cats. Yeah, I sent my sister a selfie with me and my cat, and she goes, "You don't not look alike." Where are my cat people at? Okay, nice. We have identified the criers. Okay. Who's cried today? Anybody with me? Anybody out there crying today? Yeah, there's a few of us. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. No, we're just covered in hair and moisture. That's all we are. We have more feelings than hair. Like, you see all this hair? That shit is real. That's real-ass head cat hair. The only reason I have any confidence whatsoever is because of all the lap I get. Do you know what I mean? I haven't smelled a titty in 6 months, but a neighborhood stray just marked my shin. I'm like, ooh, I'm doing good, yeah. I'm doing real good. You ever take a nap with your cats? Yes, we are like their neighbor Totoro. I love those cats. I speak to them all the time. I'm going to get Me Too'd by my cats. I'm like, who has the prettiest little anus? It's a real sentence that I say to my cats. Where are my dog people at? Hey! We knew you were, RJ. Dog people, that's what I call high-need individuals. That's my dog people. I'm your best friend, bro. I'm your best friend. It's like, we just met, nose out of the taint. You know who's my best friend? Zach, because he has a strong back and a truck. That's my best friend. Oh my gosh, best friend. No, a cat, you know why I like cats? I like cats because they make you work for their love. Their love means something. You gotta put like 6 months in to get like 6 minutes of lap, baby. That's where I'm, oh my gosh, that means something. They tell you, I like a cat because they will punish you for loving them wrong. It's like, you know that is 2 centimeters too low, you will remember this forever! I have loved my cat so wrong. Meanwhile, a dog will apologize for just about anything. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I did. Oh. You could punt a Pomeranian across the room. Mid-flight, it would be like, I'm sorry I disappointed you. Next time I'll do Okay, I'll do one or two more things and then we'll get out of here. Thank you all for coming out so much. You're such a blast. Last week I did this in Albany, Roseburg, and Salem. The Mediterranean of the Willamette. I love a boob. Who likes a boob? Yeah, I love a boob. I'm the kind of guy who could just write boobs in capital letters and be like, there's 8 pairs of tits in there. I need to sit down to write this. People are like, you should have casual sex. And I'm like, I'm not good at casual sex. So I'm always like, oh, those are tits. I'm so thankful. You can't high-five a boob very well. Like, she just was like, you can go. You're done. Boobs, why? Of course we are weird about boobs. Boobs, they were like our first everything, you know? It was like our first buddy, you know? It was like our first pillow, our first body pillow. I think a boob was our first body. It was our first vending machine, you know what I mean? I love a boob. I don't know though. Love changes over time, right? Love changes over time. When you're younger, love is like, it's gotta be big. It's gotta be intense. It's like, I'm in love. It's me. It wasn't love unless you ended up alone with your fucking credit cards maxed out, isolated from your friends and family in a city you've never been to. You know, like, that's what love was. It's like, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to Tuscaloosa. But it changes over time. Love changes over time. You know what love is now? Love, when you grow up, when you're in a relationship, love is being able to go soft inside someone. That's what love is. Love is when you go from full staff to half-mast inside a human. When you depopulate a region. That's what love is. When you can do that, and they look at you and they're like, yeah, no, I saw that weird spider on the wall too. You're doing let's just put the pictures face down and we'll call it a night, champ. I love you, buddy. That's fucking love. That's what fucking love is. Not Tuscaloosa. No, man, I'm almost 40. My hard-on has the shelf life of an organic avocado. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not that 10-minute window, like, take it back to Trader Joe's. Who had a good Valentine's Day? Liars. No, Valentine's Day is fine, whatever. And last year, on Valentine's Day, sex was a possibility in my life. Of all the multiverses that exist, at least one of them ended in sex for Rudy. And so I was trying to go to Planned Parenthood, and they had availability the day of on Valentine's Day last year. So I'm like, yay! I'm like, yay, guess what I'm here for, everyone? And they're like, gross. Don't talk to us like that. And so I go in the room, and my nurse, she's like, what brings you here today? And I kind of look around the room, and I look on the wall. I was like, well, actually, last time I came in, the thing that brought me here today is that woman on your safer sex pamphlet. Because that's my ex-girlfriend. She's like, what brought you? I was like, well, last time it was Gina. She's like, I always thought those people were fake. I was like, well, she's a life coach. Gina, you rock. Gina's here. We love Gina. Gina's great. She goes, I always thought those people were fake. I was like, no, I know Gina. Like, I know, gee. I knew her 241 times in 2019, you know what I mean? Like, I know, gee. We were tight. It was good. No, she knew that I was maybe going to share the number from the year, so I made a little tally, and I impressed myself. Not her, because we're not dating. It's fine. No, and so I'm in there, and the lady, she takes me into the bathroom to show me how to pee in a cup. She escorted me into the bathroom, and she goes, you as a penis-bodied individual. I go, oh, excuse me, what? Because I had never heard that term before. I had never heard penis-bodied before. Penis-bodied sounds like what a fourth grader insults someone on the fucking playground. Like, hey, you penis-bodied individual! Ah! You call someone a penis-bodied individual, you're gonna get an elbow to the sternum. Come on. Penis-bodied individual. I'm a penis-bodied cis hetero, you know? That's like the holy trinity of who gives a fuck. That's what I am. Penis-bodied cis hetero. I said that once, and some guy from the audience, he goes, and you're white. Penis-bodied cis hetero. And so she's like, and then you pee into this cup. And I was like, does that make you vagina-bodied? She goes, knock it off. Yeah, she showed me how to pee into a cup. I was like, thank you for that. So I did it. I put it in that little magic elevator, you know? What does that pee elevator do? It's like David Blaine works in there. It's gone. And then I went back to see the doctor, and the doctor I was like, should I get tested for herpes? Because which strain of herpes do you feel comfortable telling people you have? Because that's the one I have. But she told me not to get tested for herpes because she's like, you know what? Everybody has herpes. I was like, what? You're a medical professional. She said everybody has herpes. She's like, yeah, like 80% of people have herpes. I'm like, what the fuck? Who here doesn't have herpes? Anybody know? Fucking dorks. I'm out there fucking schnozzing with people. I'm making out with people. Give me all them herbs, y'all. No, I'll have one or two of the herbs. She was like, no, you don't want to get tested because everybody has it. And she was like, do you want some condoms though? I was like, sure, yeah. You don't turn away free condoms. You don't turn, because I never can buy one and make eye contact with the people. I'm like, you don't know where this is going. They're like, neither do you. I don't think anyone who's ever taken a condom out in their little condom pocket has ever successfully used it that night. You know what I mean? I feel like that condom in there is always, you ever put it in there, it's just mocking your penis. It's just mocking your genitals. It's like, I'm not touching you. Did you know they had flavored condoms? Very cool. I didn't know buttholes had taste buds. Condoms are weird though. When I was, it's so dumb. I'm so dumb. When I was young, I thought you put your balls in the condom. So like before I ever had sex, I'm just like a 16-year-old with a heart on and really squished balls. I'm like, this is sex? No, I'm gonna stay alone. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Yeah, you guys are the best. You guys fucking rock. Thank you so much for coming the fuck out tonight. I appreciate you more than you know so much. And I love that you spent some time with, I'm not doing this because I think I'm the shit. I'm doing this because I love comedy. I love you guys for being a part of it. I'd like to do this again next year on this stage. Would you be into something like that? Anyways, stick around. If anyone has a truck, I gotta get these chairs back by 11 a.m. tomorrow. I have literally done so many jobs I love you all. Thanks. My name's Rudy. Play the music. Give it up for Seb. Give it up for the bar. I'm so happy you're here. I love you all.
Everyone in here just got a little hard